My name is Sledge Taylor, and the name of our farm is Buckeye Farms. We grow about 4,500 acres of crops, and of that, probably 3,400 acres or so will be cotton, and about 500 in corn, and about another 500 in soybeans. You know, one good idea can be worth a lot of money. We farm in 2 different locations, and the location we're in now is in the hill area, which was blown, all the soil was blown in here by the wind, you know, some years ago, and it is somewhat erodible, but it's very good fertile soil. And I always thought no-till was the answer. 2 years ago, 90% of our crop was no-till. Last year, not quite that much. We'll probably have 80 to 85% of our crop will be no-till this year. And we'd always had some cover crops, so we decided to start flying our cover crop seed in several years ago. We fly it into our standing corn crop before harvest, usually about the first week in September. Pretty much we use the same cover crop seeding mixture for no matter what we're going to plant the following year. When I first started, I was just using a straight wheat mix, and we've migrated into rye, a cereal rye, and also the Austrian winter peas. Now I'm thinking about next year using the Austrian winter peas and a little vetch maybe in with that. But we also use the tillage radishes that I like, but I've had better results behind corn with the tillage radish than I have behind cotton. When we fly our cover crops on early, especially with the tillage radishes, they will winter kill or they will frost kill if they're small. But if you fly them on early, they get much bigger and they'll withstand the cold weather, like a slight freeze or whatever. And then all the other grasses, our rye and our Austrian winter peas, they get a head start too, to get a little bit more biomass in the fall. And that just carries you right on into where that you pick back up in the spring when it warms up, and you just get more biomass. I credit the system for helping our yield, and I'm not going to guarantee that anybody does it is going to see higher yields. But like I say, this is a sandy soil, and when you do this and you have more organic matter, that organic matter holds more water, and the earthworms open those channels up a lot. So we did this primarily as a way to mitigate the fact that we couldn't irrigate everything. And we'd put it on some of our worst soils and see a benefit. And so then we tried it on our better soils and we saw a benefit. This spot right here I would call highly erodible land. And if this was bare cover and you get a big rain, with the water that's running off the field, you don't maybe not see the actual physical soil moving, but if you're looking at water and it's kind of brown like iced tea or chocolate milk, that's probably the best parts of your soil right there in that water. And the water that runs from these farms is very clear. I'm not going to say we don't maybe get a 6-inch rain and there'll be some sediment in it, but for the most part, with your normal rains, this water runs from this farm clear. I could not continue to farm this land if we didn't do this right here. At least I wouldn't want to farm it. I put it that way.